In moments when my heart feels heavy and my mind races with overwhelming thoughts, I wonder if it's easier to just let it all go. But then I remember that every moment of darkness brings with it the chance for the light to shine again. There are nights when the silence feels too loud, when my thoughts are too much to bear. I feel like walking away from everything, but deep down, I know there's still a part of me that believes in starting anew. When I look into the mirror, sometimes I don't recognize the person staring back at me. The weight of everything I've been through feels unbearable, and all I want is peace, even if it means leaving it all behind. I can feel the storm raging inside of me, as if the world is closing in. But in these moments, I know that there's a small spark of hope within me, even when it feels like the darkness will consume me. The fear of ending it all sometimes makes me wonder if it's the escape I crave. But then I remember that every ending is a new beginning waiting to unfold. Sometimes I just want to shut everything off, retreat into my own silence, and be free of the noise. But I know that real freedom comes not from running away, but from facing the storm head on. The weight of everything is pressing on me, and it feels like I'm sinking deeper with every breath. But I can't help but hold on, because somewhere within, I know that I'm not meant to drown in this moment. When it feels like everything is falling apart, I wonder if it would be easier to give up. But something deep inside tells me that no matter how hard it gets, I'm not meant to quit just yet. There are days when the world feels too big and I feel too small. But even on my darkest days, I still believe in the possibility of light breaking through. The thoughts of surrender creep in when I'm tired, when I'm worn down. But somewhere in my soul, I feel the pull of something stronger, something that keeps me grounded even when I want to escape. There's a constant battle between wanting to run and knowing I need to stay. The pain is real, but so is the strength I find within when I choose to face it. I sometimes find myself longing for the end, as if it could free me from everything I carry. But then I realize that the end is not the escape I seek. It's in the courage to keep moving forward, even when it hurts. When it feels like my mind is a battlefield and I can't find peace, I remind myself that the war isn't over. Each moment I fight, I grow stronger. The urge to give up creeps in, disguised as peace. But I know that real peace comes from accepting where I am, not from escaping it. Sometimes it feels like my heart is too heavy to carry. Yet I find myself holding on, knowing that the weight will eventually make me stronger. In the deepest silence, when the world is still, I confront my own fear, the fear of being too weak to move forward. But deep down, I know that I am capable of rising again. Every dark thought is a reminder that there's still something worth fighting for. Even when I feel like giving up, there's a part of me that believes in tomorrow. In the quiet moments of reflection, I wonder if I should just walk away. But then I realize that walking away from this moment would mean walking away from my own growth. There are days when the world feels like too much and I just want to retreat. But in those very moments, I remember that growth doesn't come from hiding. It comes from facing what scares me most. When the weight of everything becomes too much, I sometimes wonder if the end would be an easier answer. But then I remember that endings are just new beginnings in disguise. Sometimes the hardest battles happen within, where no one else can see. It feels like I'm losing the fight, but I know that strength comes from enduring, not from escaping. In the quiet darkness, when the weight of everything seems insurmountable, I remind myself that even the darkest nights eventually give way to dawn. There's a part of me that craves silence, that craves peace. But I know that true peace comes not from escaping the world, but from finding inner calm amidst the chaos. The pain is real, and the thoughts of giving up are frequent, but each time I resist, I realize that I am stronger than I ever thought possible. It's easy to let the darkness pull me under, but I know that the light is just as real, waiting for me to reach out and embrace it. The idea of ending it all is tempting when I feel lost, but deep down, I know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. When it feels like everything is breaking apart, I remind myself that some things have to fall apart in order to come back together in a new way. There are days when I feel like giving up, but I've learned that those are the moments when I need to hold on the tightest.